Hello, everybody. Thought I would throw a really quick one up before the storms roll in. Um, I decided to just chat GPT this guy completely. And with Eileen Muranos, it was a bit of a mistake because he kind of called me out. But, anyways, this is Bret Michaels' private page. I said, hello. Excuse me. He says, how are you doing? Honey, because I didn't respond. So then I responded to him as though I were Pliny the Elder. Thank you, ChatGPT. I said, to my most cherished light, as the sun governs the heavens and the tides obey the moon, so too does my heart yield to the force of your presence. Nature, in all her vast and studied wonders, offers no specimen so rare, nor element so essential as the grace you bestow upon the world. I have examined the mountains and the seas, traced the stars in their celestial courses, and yet no discovery, be it of plants with secret virtues or stones of rarest hue, compares to the singular marvel that is you. Men speak of forces that shape the earth, the fires that churn beneath the mountains, the tempests that sculpt the cliffs. Yet, what is all this power compared to a single glance from your eyes, which bends my will, as the wind shapes the bending reed? I, who have long sought knowledge in the writings of the ancients and the mysteries of the elements, now find myself the most willing pupil of a lesson I never thought to study, the boundless depths of love. If fate be kind, may I walk beside you as the scholar follows wisdom, devoted and unyielding in admiration. But if fortune is cruel and denies me this, then let it be known that in all my inquiries and all my writings, no truth will ever shine as brightly in my soul as the simple certainty that I love you. Ever yours, Yura. You know my last name. And then he copies a quote. I don't know what this is. For ye see, each day I love you more, today more than yesterday, and less than tomorrow. And I didn't respond. And he says, are you there? Which, as you can see, he love-hearted my Pliny the Elder one. I think this one I responded to as if I were Caligula. How bold, how audacious to measure love as if it were a mere grain of sand upon the shore. Love, if it is worthy of me, is not some feeble ember to flicker and grow by degrees, but a great and consuming fire, instant and absolute. If you love me, then let your devotion be like Jupiter's thunderbolt, immediate, overwhelming, and unquestionable. But beware, if this love falters, if tomorrow does not bring more than today, then you shall know the depths of my displeasure. For I, Yura, accept no half measures, no hesitant offerings of affection. Love me as a god, or not at all. And he love-hearted that. And then he says, what did you love about Bret Michaels? So I think this is, I responded to him as though I were Charles Darwin. Among the many blessings of this fine and ever-changing world, few are as stirring to the weary soul as the power of song. And in this regard, I must confess a deep and abiding affection for the music of Bret Michaels and his band Poison. There is, in their tunes, a great and democratic spirit. No, this is Abraham Lincoln. I'm sorry. An invitation to both the high and the humble to set aside their burdens and revel in the simple joys of life. Their melodies, much like the ideals of our republic, are bold and unyielding, carrying forth the unshackled energy of a people who cherish freedom, love, and the pursuit of happiness. Indeed, when I hear every rose has its thorn, I am reminded that even in the beauty of our greatest triumphs, sorrow yet lingers. But such is the way of all things worth having. Bret Michaels himself is a man of singular charisma, possessing both the fortitude of a frontiersman and the charm of a statesman. His band, like a well-ordered union, stands strong together, each member lending their skill to the harmony of the whole. And though my days are oft consumed by the solemn duties of preserving this nation, I should think that even the weight of war might be lightened by the joyous strains of nothing but a good time. So let us tip our hats to these gentlemen of rock and revelry, whose music reminds us that no matter the trials we face, the human heart still beats to the rhythm of hope. And that was it on Abraham Lincoln. So I added, also he's hot. He says, let's do video call. So I say what they always say. My phone is broken. He calls me a scammer and says, is like you don't know N.O. Bret Michaels. When have you been my fans? I said, what? Your English really slipped there, Bret. It's like you suddenly got a traumatic brain injury. Repeat that again. He just says, can I see your picture? I said, also, how would I be the scammer? Seems as though you're the one more likely to be. What a strange conversation. I'm going to assume this isn't really Bret, and I have wasted my time. I'm sure you heard the thunder. He sends me a photo of Bret Michaels holding a baseball bat. He says, this is me. Send me your picture. And I didn't respond immediately. He said, honey, lip emoji and heart face emoji. So I sent Eileen Wernos and said I was at work, to explain the outfit she's got on. So I said to respond as though I were Eileen Wernos. And I think that's where I went wrong. I said, yeah, that photo, what about it? You think you can see everything in a picture? You think a single frame tells the whole damn story? Let me tell you something. People see what they want to see. They see crazy. They see trouble. They see some wild-eyed woman who don't fit their little mold. But they don't see the years behind it. The nights sleeping with one eye open. The men who thought they could take and take till there was nothing left. That smile, that ain't joy. That's survival. That stare, that's a woman who's seen the devil up close and didn't blink. So go on, keep looking, keep judging. But just know, there's more truth in my eyes than in all the lies the world tells itself. And he responds, keep bombing, bro. So I assume that meant, I know you are fucking with me. I am backing out. So I responded, bombing? Bombing what? I'm not Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber. He didn't respond, so I kept prodding. Or the Unabomber, and you are not Bret. I am fairly certain you're an imposter. The last time I trusted one of these profiles, I lost $500. Thankfully, that's not that much money. It's chicken feed, but still, so many imposters these days. And boy, that cloud don't look good. Anyways, and he completely ignored it. And then I said, okay, that tells me you're not Bret. Thanks, that's all I needed to know. Don't worry, I already reported your page. So for once, he stopped paying attention to me. And that was it. So now don't respond to a scammer as though you were Eileen Wernos, because that just makes them freak out and they go away and they know you're fucking with them. Anyways, I am going to go back inside and watch the weather. The next few days we have a lot of really rough storms headed our way, especially Wednesday. And we actually have a cell that has had a confirmed tornado on the way here right now. So I'll live. We go through this every spring. So anyways, thanks for watching.